So we recently got the news about the Echoes of Aincrad, and honestly when I first saw it, I thought this was the game I have been waiting for years. The Sword Art Online game that I have been waiting for years finally coming out, and then I checked the trailer. Because if you know Sword Art Online, you know Aincrad is basically the dream setting for a game. It's a massive floating island with 100 floors. Every floor is giant, huge, where you can explore everything. There are towns, there are caves, there are dungeons, there are big cities. And for the first time, it actually looks like we can explore that world ourselves, instead of just replaying someone else's story. And that part is amazing. From what we know so far, the game is an open world RPG where you create your own character and explore Aincrad. Alright, it all sounds good already. But you have a world that is literally built around tons of players being inside the game together. That is the whole concept of Sword Art Online. Players fighting bosses together, forming guilds together, meeting random people in towns, helping each other climb the floors. That is what makes the Sword Art Online special. That is what makes Sword Art Online Sword Art Online. And now we finally get a game where we can actually explore Aincrad properly. And they say like, let's make this game single player, guys. Guys, let's make this experience single player. Like, you have the perfect opportunity to deliver, but you miss. You're not cooking with this one. You miss. Like, I'm not even a huge MMO expert or anything. Like, the only games that I really played were Arcane Legends on my phone back then and World of Warcraft. Just a little bit. But even I know that like the magic of these games or these worlds come from other players being there. Like seeing a random dude run around, ask something, people building their own economy, fighting bosses together. And when I look at Aincrad, I just see this massive world that could have been the perfect MMO. Like seriously, this game could have lasted for years. Like alone the community of SAO wouldn't let this game die. And people have been dreaming about a real Sword Art Online game for a decade. And they come here and deliver this. Like, I'm so disappointed. Like, the idea of that game basically sells itself. People have been asking for this, but instead they limit to a single player experience. Okay, now that I got my frustration out, it does not mean that the game is going to be absolutely dogshit. Because the last thing I want for this game is for it to actually feel empty. Because like, I would rather have them prove me wrong. And this is literally the closest thing we have gotten to an SAO game. So I would rather have them like get me absolutely bamboozled and make me eat everything I said. The floors, if they're making this a single player experience, the floors need to all feel unique, the characters need to feel alive, the quests need to be meaningful, because if that doesn't happen, a lot of people are going to be disappointed. And right now, Echoes of Aincrad feels like it is so close to being the perfect Sword Art Online game. Like, you can almost see it, like, the light is over there. The only question now is whether the game will actually deliver on that potential, because if they do it right, this could be one of the best games we have ever gotten so far. But if they get it wrong, then this might end up feeling like the biggest missed opportunity. And I still honestly feel and hope that they prove me wrong. But for now, we will just have to wait and see what they do with it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.